Greetings from 2K Sports. Welcome to our Wednesday night coverage of the NBA. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our distinguished analyst, Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Risache and Johnson, they're the forwards. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's a Kongwu in at the center position. And for the Celtics, the perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Holiday in at point guard. We know NBA games aren't played on paper, but if they were, this game couldn't be close, Brent.
You're right, B.A., but we're not doing it. We're out here on the court, and we want to see guys going at it. Tonight, given where these teams are, can the underdog step up, rise up, and get an unexpected win? We're going to find out.
Now here's White to the paint. That's good from Holiday on the assist by White.
Well, a longer point guard out there, Drew Holiday, can score close into the rim with that kind of size.
Pass to Risache. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
White for 3. And the three-pointer goes.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. It's a three-point game. Pass to Daniels. White with the steal. He's got a clear path. And finished off by Tatum.
That's good hustle. Tatum beating several guys up the floor, putting himself in a position to contribute.
One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Lets it go from 11. Outside Holiday, the 3. They get the rebound, and another shot. Porzingis, it's good on the putback.
Porzingis now playing with passion, engaged on the offensive glass.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. We talked about star guard Trae Young, their biggest problem tonight. Coach said Young is one of the most explosive offensive guys in this league. We want to make him a volume scorer. Force Trae into lower percentage looks. Should be a fascinating matchup, B.A.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
Atlanta shooting their initial free throws of the game here. No good on the free throw. And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. And you look at the history of the Hawks. Brent, they've won 1 NBA championship. That was back in 1958.
Yeah, B.A., tough for people in Atlanta to even recognize that because the team wasn't there in 58. They were in St. Louis, and they were led by the great Bob Pettit, who was one of the first really impressive, agile big man of his era.
Left side, Young. Pass to Risache. Goes up from the top of the key and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Offensive rebound.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Fires high post. And that one good. Risache's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Such raw shooting ability for Risache in his first year.
Outside Holiday. For 3. It's rebounded by Risache.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Boston leading by 3. Outside Holiday. Pass to White. Porzingis sets a screen. Again, the miss by Boston.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Outside Young. Here's Johnson. Here's Daniels. Outside Young. 5 to shoot. Here he goes. And the shot goes in.
Defender's just too worried about Trey pulling up on the shot, so he took advantage and just flew by him.
Outside White. The three. Buries it from 3. White's got 8 points.
That's pretty much not how they defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Cornette's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Horford comes in for Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Holiday. Now here's Niang. Here's LeVert. Hauser grabs the board.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
1:24 left to play in the first quarter. One place Clint Capella really knows how to throw his weight around is on the glass, Brent.
Yeah, it's been a little while, BA, since Clint Capella has led the league in rebounding. And, of course, that was a little bit different offensive system. But he has the size and the instincts still to go up and get the ball off the rim or from lob passes to be effective inside.
Capella can't get it to go. Boston leading by 4. Here's Brown. The shot no good. Johnson with the defensive effort. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Here's Capella. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, with a big guy, a little bit of physicality can go a long way. Got inside that time.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Cornette. Capella with a block. Now here's Mann. LeVert outside. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
Here's Pritchard. No made baskets yet. Pass to Brown. Inside. Here's Cornette. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one. Derek White getting it done for Boston. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. More 2K action in just a moment. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Celtics.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. Clint Capella out there with George Niang. But then it's Karis LeVert, then it's Rizachet, and it's Mann in at the small forward position.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
So it's Boston now. after the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. Here's Pritchard. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Pritchard's got his first bucket in this one. The Hawks trailing. To the wing on the left. Here's Capella. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And so it's Boston with it. And here's Horford for 3. Hey, Horford from range.
Well, he's pretty smooth. If Al Horford gets that opportunity, that's a nice, quick catch and shoot.
Here's Mann. And the Hawks tack on 2 more. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A., and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse. But some rebuilds take longer than others.
Now here's Niang. Outside man. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Releases. Hauser can't get it to go. For Atlanta, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Niang, that's good.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Boston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And Tatum fires one home.
Poor rim. Tatum plays with such an edge.
The Hawks have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. LeVert up top. Banked it in off the glass. LeVert's got his second basket.
They're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there.
And Capella just smashing through the contact on the inside that time.
And out on the wing, Zach Rizachet has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
Here's Niang. After the basket by Boston. The shot by LeVert, no good.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Tatum can't hit.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
LeVert, right side. Pass to Capella. Niang outside. Just 5 to shoot. Over Craig. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Niang's got 6 points in the quarter.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake.
Timeout.
It worked to perfection.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Give it up for Celtics representative.
Boston ends up going with a new group. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Johnson comes in for Niang. Daniels is checked in for Mann. And it's Trae Young in for LeVert. Outside Holiday. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Hawks.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
A minute 53 left to play in the second quarter. White looking it over. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Hawks lead by 5. Pass to Okongwu. Outside Johnson. Here's Rizachet, defended by Brown. 5 on the clock. Here's Rizachet, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Tillman's checked in for Boston.
Number 26, Xavier Tillman.
Boston's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Pass to White. From deep. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. White's got 11 points.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
It's hauled in by White.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Oh, a huge slam from Brown. I like when he doesn't settle for a layup there.
Here's Daniels. He's guarded by White. Daniels, that one's true.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
Yeah, hard to stop it there if you're the big man. That's just too good a shot and great concentration.
Now here's Porzingis. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Pass to Johnson. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Yep, count it.
A defensive lapse. Can't give him that kind of position.
Yeah, how do you let him get a lounge chair down there and be comfortable in the paint like that?
Brown, no good. Young against Holiday. And here's Johnson. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Hawks ahead. They're up by 4. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Coach Quinn Snyder, and Coach, you're getting stops in the first half. What do you attribute to that?
Well, we're playing hard, scrambling, picking up our effort, trying to be precise and disciplined and talk, and not resting on our laurels at any point.
Hopefully you can remain active on the defensive end in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. How about Derek White really making a difference here?
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They lead by 4. The two Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at center, locking down the middle. That's the Boston 5. And you watch Jalen Johnson. His athleticism, man, it's unique.
Pretty unique at his size, right, B.A.? He just glides around the court. He's got great speed when they play in transition and can get above the rim. So this guy, a bit of a matchup nightmare, just think when he gets his confidence.
Here's Risache. Here's Okongwu. And he banks in the layup. Okongwu's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Assertive move. You could tell the game's heating up a bit.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, after some down years in Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis said, I really checked myself. From that point on, I started building my game back up. Sometimes when you're younger, your physical abilities might already be there, but your mental is not. Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something.
Well, that's a good way to think of it. Thanks, Allie.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Holiday from long range. The rebound by Atlanta. Risache's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Okongwu. Over Porzingis. Okongwu, no good.
It's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
And into the floor right now, it's Celtics Entertainment.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Pass to Daniels. Left side, Johnson. Young looking for an opening. Fearless Trae Young.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
Here's Tatum. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Brown. There's the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Brown's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
No way he's going to pass that shot off. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Fires from 14. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. And the Hawks lead by 7.
And with his height and his touch, he can be deadly from mid-range.
That's a staple of his offensive attack, and proving once again he can do some damage from that area.
Now here's Holiday. Brown, no good. Okongwu against Tatum. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
The Hawks lead by 9. Here's Daniels. Pulls it from 20. shot by Johnson, no good.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
And for Porzingis, gosh, a dunk looks so easy.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Tatum against Johnson. High post Young. Out to the wing. 6 to shoot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Celtics making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. Nie, he's checked in for Atlanta. Caris LeVert comes in for Trae Young. Celtics trail by 7. Here's Porzingis. Oh, and Porzingis powers it home.
Porzingis right through the defense and a sweet dunk from the big man.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
You see yourself on the screen and you show us your best move. Keep it going. Oh, sit down.
Making a change here. Man's checked in.
Now into the lineup for the Hawks. Number 14, Terrence Mann.
The Hawks lead by 5. Pass to Okongwu. Outside man. LeVert outside. Now Johnson, just 4 to shoot. Shoots over Brown. The bank shot, no good. The Celtics have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Outside Holiday. Pure from 3-point range. Now just a 2-point Atlanta lead.
Fairly efficient from the 3-point line. Holiday can punish you from the arc.
Outside man. Over Holiday. And that one's good, man. And the Hawks lead by 4.
Hard to leave any player that wide open from that distance.
And the foul called on Caris LeVert. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Celtics. Cornette's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Al Horford comes in for Tatum. And it's Hauser in for Drew Holiday.
Sam Hauser.
.102 left in the third quarter. The rebound by Atlanta. Johnson's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Atlanta leading by 4. LeVert left side. Pulls up, high post. Boston with a rebound. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
Man with it. Brown's there. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Line for the Hawks.
No good on that one. That one's no good. Celtics trail by 4. Now the Celtics on the move. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Again, the miss by Boston. Niang outside. Fires top of the key. The shot off that time. And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Boston shooting their first free throws of the night.
At the line for the Celtics, Sam Hauser at the line for 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Hits both from the stripe.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Onyeka Okongwu, he's been the guy making things happen for the Atlanta Hawks. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Hawks. George Niang out there with Terrence Mann. Then it's Karis LeVert. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Krejci in at the point. The Hawks trailing. On the wing man. Shoots. Yes! He nails it! Coming down the stretch. We'll see if someone can capture the lead and hold it.
And that's been an issue. 5 lead exchanges tonight.
And Pritchard, here we go. Here's Tatum. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
An ascending superstar, Tatum has really honed in on what he does best on the offensive end.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Hawks?
Well, how about the work they've done from the in-between area? They are making it rain, and the storm ain't over yet.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
From the elbow, and he hits the jumper.
Just a bad time for a defensive breakdown, and he really took advantage.
You might see this in the early part of the game, but at this stage in the game, that's just really something unacceptable. He's a great mid-range scorer.
Here's Pritchard. Again, the miss by Boston.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. Craig passes to Pritchard. Takes one from 10 feet. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Tremendous momentum building toward those final possessions.
Yeah, with 8 lead changes so far, it feels like this is going to come down to the last shot.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged.
Let's see which section can be allotted for free interest.
checked in for Boston. Drew Holiday comes in for Craig. Trae Young, he's checked in for Atlanta. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. Coach delivering an inspiring message to his team saying, quote, "Hey, we can win this game. Believe in yourselves. Battle to the end." Honestly, guys, even I was a bit pumped up after hearing this one.
Thank you for that, Allie. Goes up at the elbow. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Krejci's got his first 2 points.
And good recognition there from Trae. It's part of his role. He's got to find open guys.
Here's Pritchard, guarded by Young. Tatum passes to Hauser. That three's off the mark. The Hawks leading. Here's Krejci. Outside for LeVert. Over Holiday. LeVert, that's good.
Very comfortable shooting it from there. LeVert converts. Get it?
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Cornette. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. And it's White in for Pritchard. Outside White. Holiday from long range. And it's Niang with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
A little mid-range shot is up. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. And it's a 5-point Atlanta lead.
And Capella must be feeling a little bit confident because that's just a tad outside of his range.
There's Tatum with the three. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Boston has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Capella.
Just money from the line. Tatum knows the importance of making free throws.
Jason Tatum at the line for 2 shots.
And that one falls for Tatum. And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Johnson comes in for Niang. Risache, he's checked in for Krejci. And Daniels is subbed in for LeVert. And so Tatum nails both of them. Atlanta leading by 3. And stolen by Holiday. Porzingis passes to Holiday. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Tatum from long range. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Johnson inside, pounded by Tatum. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. White for 3, and the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. And that ties it up.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
Game is on the line. He wants the ball. No one on D stepped up to stop it.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Daniels passes to Young. Pass to Rizachet. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. And the Hawks lead by 2.
How about the rookie, Zachary Rizachet, delivering a timely bucket?
Holiday surveying the floor. Porzingis. Oh, and Porzingis powers it home.
Porzingis wanting it and gets it.
And Young has got the ball here for the Hawks. Outside Johnson. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Young. Over Holiday. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
Embracing the big moment is Trae Young.
Outside Tatum. Rebound Atlanta. Daniels has got 4 rebounds in the game. And for the Hawks, they're shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. Here's Young. Tatum pulls it in. Boston trailing. Outside, Brown. Tatum inside. Puts it on him. And it's in. A huge shot to tie it up.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Pass to Rizachet. Here's Okongwu. Money.
Instead of risking something on the perimeter, he just works it inside.
There's no reason to settle in that situation. If they're going to give that up, he's going to take all of it.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Six seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn.
Brown with it. Now Okongwu defending. Here's Daniels. Pass to Young. And stolen by Holiday.
They can't go empty on any of their possessions from here on out.
Can't come away empty. That would be the nail in the coffin.
And look at Tatum getting aggressive inside.
Fourth team foul. At the line for 2, Jason Tatum.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And he ends up making the second. And that narrows the gap to 1. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he's able to hit the second one. And that'll put him up 2. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. All right, thoughts on what Coach is going to do here?
A chance to tie it up here.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
Now Tatum. "18 feet out. It's off. Count it! And he's tied it up. What a shot!
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. We're going to overtime. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's Risache in at the 3 slot. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. Okongwu. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Tatum can't hit. And the Hawks shooting has been tremendous. 63% for the game and scoring with confidence.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Boston has gone 0 for 2 from deep. Not what they need this overtime. Again, the miss by Boston.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Ricochet, no good.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Porzingis punishing inside.
CTH, can't teach height. Porzingis is big and completes the play.
Here's Ricochet. They get it back. The kick out to Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Another shot. And Ricochet, the bucket on the assist by Johnson. The Celtics have gone only 1 for 4 in OT so far. Tatum barreling in. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
The speed of Tatum's drive makes it so tough to defend. You just don't get a chance to stop him.
The Hawks have gotten 2 of 4 attempts to go in OT. Tatum against Johnson. Back to Young. Shoots over Brown. Boston pulls it in. Porzingis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Outside White. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. And it's a 3-point Boston lead.
But just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And how about Daniels embracing the spotlight? He loves hitting these big-time shots.
Holiday from long range. Atlanta with a rebound. Young with it. Here's Johnson. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. And here's the fast break. Porzingis misses.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break. And he flubs it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead. Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
And there's enough time on the clock to go for a 2-for-1.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
A chance to tie it up here.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
about 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And he commits the intentional foul.
Second team foul.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
Taking 2 shots.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
Not the result he or his teammates were hoping for. He could have put this one away.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Hawks. Taking 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for Boston. Spins. Let's go with a 3. No good from 3-point range. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting for Alanta.
And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. That's off as well, so he misses both.
The whole arena knows they need a 3 to force another overtime.
Oh my! What a shot! Oh! An enormous three-pointer! And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Here's Young. Oh, he got it! He got it!
Terrific movement off of the dead ball situation and a great play to get the bucket.
And so it's Atlanta who scraped by with a win. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime they took control.
And B.A., I don't think they expected this one to be so hard fought. But when they went into overtime, they really poured the gas on the fire.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Trey, you guys had a look in your eyes tonight. How satisfying was it to get this win?
I mean, it feels great. It feels great getting a win. But at the end of the day, I mean, I'm just here to help my team win, whoever we're playing against. And that's all I care about.
Thanks, Trey. Guys?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And we present the player of the game, Onyeka Okongwu.